Spirituality is the journey of connecting with something greater than ourselves, a sense of purpose, inner peace, or unity with life. It's a path that invites us to look beyond the surface of our daily routines and discover deeper meaning in the world around us. Whether we find it in moments of stillness, awe in nature, or the quiet comfort of our own breath, spirituality calls us to explore the mysteries of existence. It's not about religion or rigid rules, but a personal exploration of our inner world. Each of us has a unique spiritual path, shaped by our experiences, values, and the questions we dare to ask ourselves. Through reflection, journaling, or simply being present, we begin to uncover what truly matters to us. We ask, who am I? Why am I here? These timeless questions open doors to self-discovery and growth. They encourage us to look inward, to listen to the quiet voice within, and to seek understanding beyond what is immediately visible. How can I live with more meaning and compassion? Spirituality inspires us to reach out, to connect with others, and to act with kindness. It reminds us that every small gesture of care can ripple outward, touching lives in ways we may never fully realize. Spirituality transforms daily life, turning routines into moments of reflection and challenges into opportunities for patience and empathy. Even the simplest acts, like sipping tea or sharing a smile, become sacred when approached with awareness and gratitude. It's about finding the sacred in the ordinary, nurturing our inner landscape to face the world with resilience and calm. By appreciating the beauty in small things, we cultivate a sense of wonder and gratitude that sustains us through life's ups and downs. True spirituality grows in small, consistent choices, listening deeply, offering kindness, forgiving ourselves. These daily practices shape our character and help us become more present, compassionate, and open to life's possibilities. These acts of mindfulness and compassion reshape our habits, moving us toward open-hearted awareness. Over time, they create a foundation of trust and connection, both with ourselves and with others. Ultimately, spirituality is profound self-care, discovering an inner wellspring of strength and love, an anchor in life's storms. It's a gentle reminder that we are never truly alone, and that peace can be found within, even in the midst of chaos. It doesn't promise a life free from challenges, but gives us the tools to meet them with courage and an open heart. In embracing spirituality, we learn to walk through life with greater purpose, resilience, and compassion for ourselves and the world around us. In Buddhism, the 5 spiritual powers are essential guides for our inner growth and transformation. They are like lanterns lighting the path as we journey inward, helping us navigate the challenges and uncertainties of life. The first of these powers is saddha, faith. But this isn't about blind belief or simply accepting things without question. Instead, it's a deep, living trust in our own capacity for change and awakening, a confidence that we can grow and heal. This kind of faith is like learning to swim for the first time. At first, we may feel uncertain or even afraid, but we trust the process and our ability to adapt. Each stroke, each breath, builds our confidence and helps us move forward, even when the water feels unfamiliar. Faith is built on direct experience. Every moment of mindfulness, every act of compassion, is like planting and watering a seed. Over time, these small actions accumulate, and we begin to notice subtle but real changes within ourselves. As we witness these changes, perhaps a little more patience, a bit more kindness, or a deeper sense of calm, faith grows stronger. It becomes a wellspring of energy and inspiration, encouraging us to continue on our path. Unlike hope, which often clings to specific outcomes or wishes for things to turn out a certain way, spiritual faith is about trusting the process itself. It frees us from anxiety about results, allowing us to let go and be present with whatever arises. This trust allows us to relax, even when life is uncertain or unpredictable. We can rest in the knowledge that we are supported by something deeper than circumstances. Faith gives us the courage to step into the unknown, to move beyond the familiar patterns and habits that keep us stuck. It invites us to explore new possibilities and to embrace change, even when it feels uncomfortable. Doubt may whisper that change is impossible, that we are not capable. But faith gently counters these doubts, urging us onward with quiet encouragement and reassurance. It's a quiet conviction, a sense that wisdom and love are already within us, simply waiting to be uncovered and expressed in our lives. Faith isn't a final destination or a fixed state. Instead, it's a steady companion that walks with us step by step through all the ups and downs of our journey. It supports us through moments of doubt and setbacks, reminding us that growth is always possible, no matter how many times we stumble or fall. With faith as our foundation, we keep moving forward, step by step, trusting that each effort brings us closer to our true potential. The second power of Virya is effort, not forceful striving, but gentle, joyful, and consistent energy. Like a musician practicing with love, right effort is balanced and kind to ourselves. It means redirecting our energy from unhelpful habits to wholesome ones, gently returning our focus to the present. This is a heroic act of patience, not aggression. Effort sustains us through dry spells and distractions, building momentum over time. It's the quiet commitment to show up, even for 5 minutes, or to choose kindness when irritated. This steady energy, rooted in self-love, transforms practice from obligation to discovery. Our effort becomes a joyful offering, nurturing resilience and courage. It's the unwavering energy that carries us through darkness into the light of awareness. The third and fourth powers, mindfulness, sati, and concentration, samadhi, work together like two wings. Mindfulness is clear, non-judgmental awareness of the present moment. It's being awake to our lives, noticing sensations, emotions, and thoughts as they arise. Mindfulness trains us to stabilize attention, gently returning to our breath or chosen anchor. It's not about emptying the mind, but changing our relationship to thoughts, seeing them as passing events. As mindfulness deepens, concentration arises, the ability to focus the mind like a laser. Concentration brings calm and clarity, quieting mental chatter. In this stillness, we can hold difficult emotions with compassion, allowing them to dissolve. Mindfulness and concentration become our inner compass, guiding us through complexity with stability and freedom. Together, they help us see ourselves and the world with new clarity. The fifth power, panna, wisdom, arises from faith, effort, mindfulness, and concentration. This isn't book knowledge, but direct insight from looking deeply at our own experience. Wisdom reveals 3 truths: impermanent, suffering, and non-self. We see that everything changes, thoughts, feelings, even our bodies. Letting go of clinging and resistance, we find peace in life's flow. We realize suffering comes from attachment to things being a certain way. Wisdom teaches us to hold pain with compassion, not add extra layers of anguish. Looking closely, we see there's no fixed, separate self, just a dynamic process. As the illusion of separateness dissolves, compassion and love naturally arise. This hard-won wisdom is the key to genuine freedom and connection. Hinduism offers another model for inner growth, the 4 yogas, or spiritual paths. These paths are designed to cater to the diverse nature of human beings, recognizing that each person has a unique way of connecting with the divine. Each path suits different temperaments, and most people blend elements from each. This blending allows individuals to create a personalized spiritual practice that resonates deeply with their own experiences and inclinations. Jnana Yoga is the path of knowledge and self-inquiry, asking "Who am I?" to realize the true self beyond ego. It involves deep contemplation and study, often guided by sacred texts and teachings. Bhakti Yoga is the path of devotion, channeling love and emotion into deep connection with the divine through prayer, chanting, and seeing the sacred in all. This path is often marked by a profound sense of love and surrender to a higher power. Karma Yoga is the path of selfless action, serving others without attachment to results, turning work into worship. It teaches that every action can be an offering, transforming daily tasks into spiritual practice. Each path transforms ordinary life into spiritual practice. By integrating these practices into daily routines, individuals can find deeper meaning and fulfillment in their everyday activities. The yogas are different doorways into the same temple of truth. They provide various routes to reach the same ultimate goal, acknowledging that the journey is as important as the destination. They honor our uniqueness, offering multiple ways to connect with the ultimate reality. This diversity in spiritual paths ensures that everyone can find a way that feels authentic and true to their own nature. Whether through wisdom, love, or service, each path leads to the same goal. The essence of these paths is to guide individuals towards a higher state of consciousness and inner peace. The key is to find the approach that resonates with your heart. By following the path that feels most natural, one can achieve a deeper connection with the divine. All paths ultimately point toward unity and inner freedom. They remind us that despite our differences, we are all on a journey towards the same truth. Across traditions, certain core practices appear again and again. Universal tools for inner growth. Meditation calms the mind and cultivates awareness, helping us turn inward and find stillness. Self-reflection asks us to look honestly at our thoughts and actions, aligning life with our deepest values. Journaling, nature walks, or heartfelt conversations can all foster self-inquiry. Ethical living, honesty, compassion, humility creates harmony within and with others. Service to others, or seva, softens the ego and connects us to our shared humanity. Acts of kindness, big or small, open our hearts to compassion and joy. These practices are accessible to all, regardless of belief. Spiritual growth isn't about escaping pain, but turning toward it with courage and openness. We all face suffering. Spirituality gives us the strength to meet it, not avoid it. By sitting with discomfort and listening to our pain, we find seeds of compassion and resilience. Avoidance only deepens our anguish. Facing pain mindfully is how we heal. At the root of suffering is the ego, the small self that craves praise and fears criticism. Letting go of ego doesn't erase our personality, but frees us from its grip. We choose forgiveness over resentment, generosity over greed, humility over arrogance. Each time we release the need to be right or special, the ego loosens. In its place, we discover a more authentic, loving self. This is the alchemy that turns suffering into wisdom and compassion. Spirituality is a unique, personal journey. There's no single right way. Your path is shaped by your history, temperament, and deepest questions. Whether devotional, intellectual, or a blend, what matters is authenticity. Growth is slow and organic, like tending a garden, requiring patience and kindness toward yourself. Openness is essential. Question beliefs, learn from others, and let go of what no longer serves you. The journey isn't about becoming someone new, but uncovering your true, loving nature. Practices are tools to clear away what obscures your inner peace. Walk your path with patience and an open heart, and you'll find purpose, connection, and freedom.